Dakshin Bastar Dantewada is a district of Bastar division of the state of Chhattisgarh, located in the southern part of the state, around 400 kilometers away from the state capital Raipur. Ma Danteshwari temple is situated at the calm confluence of two rivers Dankini and Shankini. Dantewada is chiefly famous for the ancient and historical temple of Ma Danteshwari, the much venerated goddess of the tribes of the entire Bastar region. The priest of the temple narrates the mythological significance and history of the temple. According to the Hindu mythology, Ma Sati's teeth had fallen at this place, and so this place is known as Dantewada, and the goddess of this holy city is known as Ma Danteshwari. This temple is known as one among the Shakti Pitha. The archaeological evidence confirms that this temple was built by Annamadeva, the king of Bastar, during the 13th century. Dantewada is a predominantly tribal district, and Fagun Madai is celebrated in the Hindu month of Fagun with the intention of keeping alive the age-old tribal traditions and their devotion towards the divine power. The entire population of this area is magnetically dragged to the confluence of the rivers Shankini and Dankini by the charm of Fagun Madai. The priest of the temple explains about the Fagun Madai celebrations. Fagun Madai festival was initiated by the king Purushottam Dev. Invitations are sent to all the gods and goddesses of the entire Bastar region and the Navrangpur district of Orissa. All these invited deities, along with the presiding deity Ma Danteshwari, are worshipped according to different rituals for 9 full days during the Fagun Madai. Tribals perform different folk dances and enact some hunting dramas during Fagun Madai. Initially, kings used these celebrations as a platform to know about the well-being of his subjects and to solve the problems they are facing. This 9-day-long festival of dances and tribal rituals ends with the farewell offered by the priest to all the invited deities. On the day of Basant Panchami, a 3-pronged pole is erected in front of Ma Danteshwari temple. The trident is considered as the holy symbol of the goddess Danteshwari. In the evening, this trident and the holy umbrella of Mataji is taken in a procession into the town Dantewada, where all the citizens worship and welcome goddess in the presence of the heads of 12 communities known as Bara Lankwars. And the Fagun Madai celebrations begin after performing certain rituals by Jiya Baba, the main priest of the temple. The ceremony continues till 7 days prior to the holy festival of Mahashivratri by lighting lamps in the Pandal Gudi nearby Danteshwari temple. 1 day prior to Mahashivratri, the deities brought from different villages are worshipped in front of the Pandal Gudi. In the night, Jiya Baba, the main priest, performs puja at Narayan Mandir with Maiji's Chadi, the holy stick, in a holy procession and returns to Pandal Gudi. In the night, Jiya Baba tests the Naveen Matas in different ways, and they are included in the group of existing Mata. This tradition is conducted just like a marriage. On the day of Mahashivratri, the priest observes fast and performs rituals to the goddess for 7 times during the night. This entire ritual is known as Shivaratri Jatra. On this day, Jiya Baba reaches Narayan Mandir along with the invited deities and takes out the 21 holy statues which are installed in the holy Kalash. Depending upon these 21 statues, the Pujari predicts the future of the region for the coming year. Conclusion of Mahashivratri from the 5th day of Shukla Paksha of the month of Fagun till the day of Purnima, the full moon day, Fagun Madai is celebrated in the gracious presence of Mata Danteshwari and the invited deities. On the 5th day of the month of Phagun, the holy umbrella of Mataji is brought to the place of Madai celebrations, Menka Dobra, and the holy ritual of Kalash Sthapna is performed under the guidance of the head priest of the temple. In the early hours, after conducting worship of Mataji in the form of Shailaputri, the Palki of Maiji is taken to Narayan Mandir along with the invited deities in a holy convoy. Holy water is brought in silver kalash from the Mata Tarai located at Narayan Mandir while bringing Mataji back from there, and this water is used for washing the holy feet of Mataji at the entrance of the Mandir, and Aarti is performed and Bhog is offered to her. After this, all the invited deities are returned to their respective places at Menka Dobra. Bhandari, Tudpa and the 12 Lankwar reach Mata Tarai near Narayan Mandir along with the leaves of palm from the temple. These leaves are washed in the water of the Mata Tarai and rituals are performed. These leaves are brought back to the temple and are kept safely to be used during the Holika Dahan on the day of Holi. This entire ritual is known as Tad Palanga Dhoni. On the second day, in the evening, worship is performed for Mataji in the form of Brahmacharini before the second palki is taken out from the temple. Jiya Baba, the priest of the temple, is presented a special headgear made with bhandari flowers by the Patel of Avra Bhata. All the invited deities are brought to Narayan Mandir along with the palki of Mataji, where they are greeted with various forms of folk dances like Dandara, Munda Baja dance, Naat and Parja. After the return of Palki at 11 o'clock in the night, people belonging to Tudpa, Bhandari, Bara Lankwar, Kumhar and Sethia communities bring rice from Maiji's temple in bamboo baskets to Menka Dobra, where the holy Kalash is placed. After this ritual, people belonging to Kalar and Kumhar community perform a traditional dance in which the other community people also join later. This ritual is known as Khor Khundni and Nach Mandani. After worshipping Mother Danteshwari in the form of Chandra Ghanta, the invited deities are brought to Narayan Mandir. Where, in front of Mataji's palki, villagers sing Fag and perform Parja and Dandar dances along with Munda Baja and Paraspal Naat. Tribals start mingling and enjoying the festival and the folk music and dances. From midnight onwards, Lamha Mar, the dance of hunting of hare, is performed. In this folk dance, the Samarth of Kavalnar village prepares Lamha, the hare, in Pandal Gudi. Then, in front of Shiv temple at Ghat Bhairam, the holy mask is worn after obtaining due permission. Later, all the tribes gather at Menka Dobra to perform the Lamha Mar folk dance. As per the age-old practice, the man known as Gaita of Degalras village has to take the form of Lamha, and the role of hunter is played by the Katiyar of Manjhi Padar village. This whole play is directed by two Badde of Kavalnar and Chandenar villages. Later, this play is performed again at Ma Danteshwari temple. On the fourth day of Fagun Madai, the ritual of Jia Joharni is conducted at the dwelling of main priest. In this ritual, heads of all the communities offer gifts to the head priest, and in return, Jia Baba gifts turban to all heads of communities. Later, Mataji is worshipped as Kushmanda, and the palanquin and the invited deities are taken in procession to Narayan temple, where tribals greet them with folk dances and music. Kodri Mar is performed in the midnight at Menka Dobra. The Naik and Samarth of village Kamalnar prepare the mask of Kodri at Pandal Gudi, whereas at Ghat Bhairam, in front of the Shiva temple, the Gaita of Degal Ras takes the form of Kodri. Samarth of Kavalnar plays the role of the hunter. Kodri is hunted by using bagur or the net in this folk dance. The birthday of Chandenar and Katiyar Ras narrate the method of hunting of Kodri, and they also direct the whole play and perform the same act again in the temple campus near the Garud Stambh. Mataji is worshipped as Skanda Mata and taken in procession to Narayan Mandir along with the invited deities, where they are greeted with folk dances and music by the devotees. hunting act of Cheetal Maar is performed by the tribes. On this day, the Gaita of Degal Ras takes the form of Cheetal by the help of the Samarth of village Kavalnar and Naik of the village Markanar. The mask of a deer is worn for this hunt act at Ghat Bhairam, and a prayer is offered for successful completion of the Madai. Birthday of Chandilar and Katiyar Ras villages direct this play, whereas Naik of Markenar enact the hunter and is assisted by Samarth. This play concludes when the cheetal is hunted and killed. Same play is repeated at the campus of goddess Danteshwari later. The royal family of the erstwhile Bastar kingdom reaches Dantewada to worship Mataji on the 10th day of the month of Phagun in the Shukla Paksha. Mataji is worshipped today in the form of Katyayani. Mataji's palanquin is taken in procession in the evening along with all the invited deities and the members of the royal family to Narayan Mandir. As usual, the villagers perform folk music and dance in celebration. Today's main attraction is the Gavarmar hunting dance. Samarth and Naik of the village Kamalnar prepare the mask of the Gaur, the wild buffalo. The mask of the Gaur is worn by a person belonging to the Telga community from the village of Kate Kalyan at Ghat Bhairam. The person who wears the mask is brought to Gaur Kothar, located at Menka Tobra, after much pleading and convincing. The 12 Lankwas initiate the Gavarmar hunting dance. A Dhakad from the village Pandevar acts as Gaur Bakari. The head priest of the temple fires a gun in the air to indicate the conclusion of the dance. The same act is performed again in the campus of Mataji's temple. The mother goddess is worshipped as Kalratri on this day, which is celebrated as a day of fun and fair. On this day, the Jiya Baba takes the golden umbrella of Ma Danteshwari and Ma Bhuvaneshwari in procession throughout the city in a flower-decorated palanquin. During this procession, worship is conducted at Sheetala Mandir. The procession is then taken through the Budhwari Bazaar and is then concluded at Vishram Sthal by hoisting the flag. One can see the huge crowds in the specially decorated shops at the place of Madai. Devotees get a chance to see and worship all the deities of this region at one place on this day. Folk dances are performed throughout the night, and the entire Mela area is filled with the sounds of the giggles and laughs of the tribals. After worshipping Mataji as Bhadra Gauri, she is taken on a procession with the other deities around the city of Dantewada, and then Gari is performed. Rice flour cake known as Thetri is offered to Mataji on this day, which is taken as prasad by the devotees. Entertainment through folk music and dance go on as ever. An attempt is made to recognize and celebrate each and every minute of life through these folk music and dances, which is an effort to keep the age-old tradition and culture of the Bastar tribes alive. On the 14th Shukla Paksh day of the month of Phagun, the goddess is worshipped as Siddhidatri Mata. After leaving Mataji's palanquin at Narayan Mandir, the 12 Lankwar reach Mataji's temple to bring the head priest of Mataji's temple to Narayan Mandir. Once the pujari reaches Narayan Mandir, another priest with flower turban goes to Mata Tarai for worshipping Bhairam Lat. In this puja, people from the community of Kalar and Sethia also make their contribution. Godka, Mundi Pujari, and Latura play an important role in preparing Bhairam Lat on the banks of the Shankini river. Flower turban Pujari reaches Narayan Mandir with the Bhairam Lat and then makes a parikrama of the palki. In the Doli Mandap of Narayan Mandir, amla fruit or the Indian gooseberry are offered to Mataji in her palanquin, and the same is taken as prasad by the devotees. When the palanquin begins to return to the temple, the turbans of Bara Lankwar, temple workers and Jia Baba is kept with Bodka, Mundi Pujari and Latura, who played a vital role in preparing the Bhairam Lat. These turbans are returned on the next day at Mataji's temple by collecting penalties from their owners. When the palanquin reaches the Jayastambha place, the priests and the public get separated into two teams and then throw amla at each other. It is a popular belief that the touch of amlas offered to goddess makes a person free of diseases for the entire year. This ritual of throwing amla at each other is known as Amra Mar. The Amra Mar program is also conducted at the Mataji's Mandir as soon as the palanquin reaches the temple. After washing Mataji's feet, she is offered Aarti and Bhog. The 12 Lankwars leave the Jia Baba at his residence. Tad Falanga is brought and kept at the place marked for burning the Holika. Which is put to fire after performing worship. Ash collected from the place where Holika is burnt is smeared on the foreheads of the idols installed at Ghat Bhairam and Mataji's temple. On the day after Holika Dahan, 7 parikramas are done at the place where Holika is burnt. Sati Sita is worshipped with the ashes collected from Holika. Playing with colors, all the devotees reach Mendka Dobra and make 7 parikramas of all the deities and then put tilak to them. After taking bath at the Sangam, puja is performed at the feet of the Bhairam Baba located there. Mataji's holy umbrella is brought back to temple and is installed there. After all the invited deities reach Mataji's temple along with Maiji's umbrella, the ritual of offering farewell to the invited deities is commenced. All the invited deities are offered coconut, sari and rupees 51 by the temple committee estate as a gift, and the ritual of sending off the invited deities concludes. With this ends the 10-day long colorful celebration of culture, tradition, devotion and enthusiasm which is known as the Fagun Madai.